Hey, good morning, guys. Bob Lee here with Relic Rescue USA. Chris and I are returning to the 1900s farmhouse. We're going to have another go at it. We're going to finish up that hole that we had begun, and then we're going to move on and do some more probing along the north side of the house. And so just as a reminder, this is the home here, although that's not the original siding on it. Actually, back in the 1900s, it would have had a veranda, a second-story veranda that ran all the way around the house. And this is where the hole is. You can see the pile of dirt. I've dug up underneath this hole about, I don't know, almost 2 feet. We're going to move this debris out of the way. We're going to cut it off and drop it. We just want to make sure that there's no pockets of bottles that, were off to one side and maybe didn't get burnt up or cracked in the fires, and we might find a little mini gold mine, who knows. So Chris and I have been shoveling for maybe 30 minutes, a lot of rusted food cans, not much glass at all. We did come up with the base for what looks like could be a really nice bottle, kind of crude. Then in a shovel full of dirt, which I didn't even know we had a bottle in it, Chris saw this one tumble out. He's checking me as I put each shovel full of dirt on the mound. He's looking at it, and this is what came out.
Oh, lovely. Poison.
That is a beautiful bottle.
Look, it's curved on this side.
That's the first poison that I've ever found anyway, and intact. I mean, we've had broken ones come out. Can you flip it over?
Yep. And it's rounded on this side.
What about the base? What does the base tell us?
It has a number. Oh, it's got the crude triangle with an eye in it.
Yeah, that's going to be the glass maker. So that one poison bottle is the only bottle we found, and what remained is a Chris hole. And I have been probing for maybe 15 minutes. We found another spot probably 20 feet away. There's the hole we haven't covered in yet. I'm going to bring a tractor back with my bucket, and I'm going to cover it in that way. And then we are now digging right here, and you can see we have multiple bottles. Doesn't look like the age goes back as far as we would like. Okay, so this maker's mark right here, if I'm not mistaken, that is after Owens and Illinois glass merged, which would be 1929. But since we are here and the bottles are just right at the surface, we're going to pull a few out and see what we've got. And if they don't look good enough for us, we'll probably cover it back up. So we got a med here. Well, I say it's a med. Maybe that's a little bigger than I thought. Oh, that one is broke. Okay, we got another one here. This is just really, yeah, it's not that, we're not going back that far. So there we go. Well, it's got the lid on it. I don't know, Chris. So the bottom has design patent 87401, bottle made in USA. I don't know, it might be a Melchic magnesia, but it's not, super old. Okay, here's one that just came out. It's kind of interesting. It's got more heft to it. I'll let Chris have a gander at it.
For 1/2 bottle, pour 2 here, and there's a line.
I'll be darned.
I don't know what it...
I've not seen a bottle like that.
Oh, wait a second. It's really tough to make out the
embossing art.
Yeah. Certo? C-E-R-T-O?
That's a new one, but there's a lot of glass in this bottle.
Huh.
I think. Okay, it does have made in USA, and there's a 43 on the right hand side. That could be the year. I don't know. I'll probably do a little research on this, but this one's different. I think I don't know about you, Chris, but it's one to consider keeping. It's got nice embossing on it.
Yep. What's weird is that the writing's upside down.
The writing's upside down, yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I
like that. So we might actually have one keeper out of this hole. The goal for Chris and me, to be quite blunt, is to get back to the pre-machine, but that doesn't mean we won't turn down a nice machine-made bottle either. Okay. Just found out what the Certo bottle is used for, It contained fruit pectin made out of pressed apples or citrus, and it was mixed with jam to make sure that it's set. And I guess that's why that it's upside down and kind of has this, where there's a line here saying for 1/2 bottle, pour to here. Okay, I just raked this one out. I mean, like I said, they are stacked in here.
And it is a Lysol.
Oh, it is a Lysol.
Yes, it is.
I did not see the embossing on it.
Right there.
Well, that's a different one than what we found in the first hole. Yeah, so the embossing on this one is on the shoulder, whereas on the other one, when it went down the lengthwise on the bottle like this. And that is some sort of is that a cork top? That's not a screw top. What is that?
It had to have been a cork.
Yeah, it had to have been a cork, or maybe they had some kind of a snap mechanism on it. But it is machine made. Okay, got what looks like a cobalt. Got it loose.
Nice.
All right, Chris, give me your...
Oof.
This
Milk
is
of magnesia.
Oh, it is.
Yes. That's look at how light it is.
Look at the embossing on it. Milk of magnesia. Lots of embossing. I don't know. I think that might be worth taking home with us. What do you think?
Yep. Clean it up a little.
I just pulled out cobalt, and Chris and I both think that this is probably a Vicks vapor rub.
And that's what it is.
Yeah. Takes me back. My mom used this on me all the time. We have dug a pile of bottles. Most of them are just not what we're interested in. They're just plain clear. And some of these we're leaving for the homeowner in case she wants them. We probed the center of this hole out. Looks like it goes 3 feet. So Chris and I have decided we're going to go down to the bottom just to make sure there's not something older there. We're going down deeper. Now we've got a broken Pepsi-Cola. I think this would have been a keeper. You can see the embossing runs right along there. And it says, I know it's hard to see, but it says Duraglass on the bottom. So I am believing that this is going to go back to the 40s. But still, if it had been intact, and I'm afraid I broke this one with the probe. So, oh well. But we'll see. Chris and I decided that we're thinking maybe we should switch bottle dumps and check out another one. So we're going to be heading 15 miles north to Palatka. Chris and I have just started another hole behind the carriage house, which is behind the Loeb Hilburn house. You've seen us film many videos here before. No, we can't quit because it's just too good a spot. Let me show you some of the things we've come up with. We just opened the hole up. We've got this one, which would have been a beauty. It says, I think, Racine, Wisconsin. And on the opposite side, it has Dr. Snoop's Family Medicine. We got the top with it. It's a blown bottle. Got the top to a small Amber Med apothecary. And now I've got something in the hole. Well, it's brass. Looks like it's some sort of a fitting. Oh, maybe it's a gas fitting. Oh, well, that's, yeah.
It is a water thing. There's your handle. Here's where the hose or whatever would attach.
Oh, cool.
It's an old faucet.
Yeah. Oh, it's old because everything we've pulled out here is square nails.
Yep. All square nails.
So we're definitely talking at least 1890s, 1900-ish.
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah. Is it even, can you even still turn it? No.
No.
Of course not. I was just raking through some of the debris and this one just rolled out. Gonna give it to Chris and let him have a gander at it.
It has writing on it.
Okay, now we're talking. Oh, that's a nice one.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, I thought it was plain. And so it looks like it says Japanese gold paint. There are no markings on the bottom. It is a cork top. This one, there you go, blown. It's a keeper. We have not found one like that, have we, Chris?
Nope. That's a new one. That is odd. Japanese gold paint.
Yeah, but I like it. It's aqua. Again.
I'm gonna go wash this one out.
Yeah, well, that'll be great. We'll have a second look at it a little bit later. Okay, back to the bottle that we just found. Chris just washed it off. Turns out it is embossed on both sides. The opposite side It has a very long name. Looks like it starts with either a C or a G. It's got probably 15 letters in it. It says Brothers, New York, Chicago. And what I thought originally that the bottle was aqua, but it's not. That copper color in there is due to the gold paint. And you can still see the pure gold color along the rim of the base inside the bottle. I think this is really good. Here we go. Okay, so Chris has some ideas about what this may have been used for.
Yep, this was probably used, you know, in the original construction to do a little accent or something, fireplaces, things like that.
Okay.
Give that little gold accent. Nice.
Okay, Chris and I have dug another test hole, and now Chris says he's got something for Bob. What do you got? Ho ho! I'm liking that. It's a marble. Let me get over here and, yeah, that's a marble. And it looks uneven. I think it's some sort of ceramic, and the rust, or that brown color, is from rusted food cans that was just fused together and packed down solid in that hole. But I don't know, that's pretty darn cool. Starting to get dark. It's about 2 hours later. Chris and I have dug maybe 4 holes, a bunch of broken bottles, some of them easily going back to the 1880s. And now it's getting close to dark. The sun's beginning to set. And we think we're in a spot where we finally have some whole bottles. And I'm fixing to show you what we got. Okay, so we got a plate. Well, maybe it's the lid to a soup tureen. What do you think, Chris?
Yep, some sort of lid.
Yeah, looks like something like that.
Yep.
And then, let's see, we've got a bottle here. And then we've got, oh, that's a broken bottle. That doesn't count. So we're gonna see what we can do. Getting this one out right here. And we'll cross our fingers, and we hope it's whole. It's got a pretty good neck on it. And it's got what might be a piece of slate on top of it, or a brick. That's a brick there. Got a root. Try to snap it off, get it out of the way. Got another root. All right, I think we're close, Chris. It's looking like it's whole. What do you think?
I don't know. It looks good.
It looks good so far. Underneath it, here we go. Oh, yes.
Nothing on it. No embossing. Incorrected. There's some lettering on it.
Is there lettering on it?
Yeah. Let me get it real cleaned off.
That's a nice bottle.
Geo Mason and Company A1 sauce, London, New York.
We have never. And you got a New York bottle?
Huh?
What? It's a sauce bottle, so it's a condiment.
A1.
Beautiful. It's got a little aqua tint to it.
Yep.
I think so. Perfect condition.
Yep.
And it is a cork top. Yeah, very cool. We had found this glass stopper just before we dug this bottle out. That's the A1 sauce, and we thought maybe it went with that bottle, but it doesn't. This is Leah in Perrins. And so now we're going to dig around a little more and see if we can find a bottle that goes with this. We found several Leah and Perrins, the Worcestershire sauce. So I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. And now we have another bottle, and we're just going to start digging them out. We've been at this, oh, I don't know, several hours, and we just haven't hit anything whole until right now. Come on, you bugger. This is going to be a fruit flavor, I think. And we have dug, I don't know how many, we've dug a couple of these, haven't we, Chris?
About 4 or 5.
Yeah.
2 intact pieces of others.
I think this is whole by the way it's feeling, because it's not coming out.
And there's stuff underneath.
Yeah, there's some plate underneath it. Yeah, we got us a little bottle pocket right here. Come on now. Okay, I finally got it loose. I think it's, I don't know, hopefully there's not a root growing in the, it's whole.
You called it. Middletown, New York. Yep.
There's another fruit flavor.
Yep.
But the good thing is we found
McConnell and Rockers.
Okay.
Premium fruit flavor. Middletown, New York.
Yeah, try to get it where y'all can see it. There you go. We've recovered, like Chris said, I think this is the same brand, right?
Yep.
Okay. A couple of these. This is in perfect shape. That other bottle's in perfect shape. So we're going to continue on before the sun sets and see what else we can come up with. Hey, you know what they say, guys? Work smarter, not harder. I'll see you next time.